Member for Kirinyaga. Jerry, you are late. I've called you twice.
My apologies, Honorable Speaker. I had paid a courtesy call to the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary, and my senior here is trying to distract me. Honorable Speaker, I rise, I rise to request...
Conga, you shall not distract Jerry. Go ahead.
Honorable Speaker, I rise to request for a statement regarding the death of the 23 persons after consuming illicit brew in Kirinyaga County. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 44-2C, I rise to request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security regarding the death of 23 persons after consuming illicit brew in Kangai Village, Kirinyaga County. Honorable Speaker, over the years, the country has witnessed various incidences where people lose their lives after consuming illicit and adulterated alcoholic drinks. The most recent occurrence happened in Kangai Village in Kirinyaga County on 6th of February 2024, where 23 persons died while several others lost their sight after consuming illicit alcohol suspected to have expired and with a high concentration of ethanol. It is feared that the death toll may rise since conditions of victims who are receiving treatment has been deteriorating. Honorable Speaker, there has been an escalation of trade in illicit and adulterated liquor, proliferation of counterfeit alcoholic brands, mushrooming of liquor outlets operating without proper licensing, increase in underage drinking, and the rise in deaths attributable to illicit liquor in the country. The situation calls for strict implementation of the regulatory framework on alcoholic promotions, licensing, and treatment and rehabilitation of addicts as provided for under the Alcoholic Drinks Control Act 2010 in order to mitigate the adverse effects of illicit brews. Honorable Speaker, it is against this background that I request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security on the following. Could the chairperson provide a report regarding the status of investigations into deaths of the victims of the illicit brew in Kangai Village, Kirinyaga County in February 2024? Could the chairperson provide information on whether the owners of the outlets from where the brew was obtained have been apprehended and prosecuted? And could the chairperson explain the measures the government has put in place to ensure strict compliance with Alcoholic Drinks Control Act 2010 and effective implementation of alcohol control policies in regions mostly affected by consumption of illicit brews? I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Jerry. Tongoyo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On the issue of the statement, I will ask for 2 weeks to get a response from the ministry. But, Mr. Speaker, I want just to say one thing.
I will not give you 2 weeks.
Sorry?
I will not give you 2 weeks. I'll give you 1 week. 23 lives lost.
Well guided, Mr. Speaker.
You should be having facts with you within the shortest time possible.
Well guided, Speaker. But I want just to say one thing, Mr. Speaker. Actually, the issue of these menace of alcohol and killing Kenyans is becoming an issue that should concern all of us, Mr. Speaker. The issue, as much as we want to say, is the issue of the ministry and the police. We all know the issue of the licensing of illicit of these brews is a function of the county, and it's an issue that we must actually start conversation, Mr. Speaker. No, just let me finish. What I'm saying, Mr. Speaker, we have a big problem that we must, as a house, start looking our laws, because the Constitution, the 2010 Constitution, referred the function of licensing to the counties. And that is what probably is giving our officers even a hard time to enforce such kind of So it's an issue that a conversation that we should start as this house, Mr. Speaker. But 1 week obliged, Mr. Speaker.
unit.